Throwing goes long. Graham Masika's not happy with that. But well played by Smith and well won by Brett. But it's going to be a Yeovil throw.
So Nathan Smith plays the throw into Seth Nana Tassani for Yeovil Town, playing in central defence, and that's not a
very ambitious ball there. I think he's got away with it.
He has found his man.
And Morgan plays it inside and very composed by Steve Kingdon, who sets it back onto Lloyd's left foot. Swings the left foot and it's well intercepted by Jamie, who's put under pressure. But Karts again is there to win it, and Graham Masika looks to take full advantage of this space. He plays out to Max Dyer. Max Dyer really sort of against it here. If he can turn out and play it into Graham, he's got some space, but unfortunately he was well penned in by Smith and
Lee Smith. Ball played back to Nathan Smith. It's Joel Grant for Yeovil Town.
Great tackle by Karts again.
He
turns into danger, and it's going to be Karts onto his left foot. Turns it onto his right, goes to bend it, and it's well taken by Chris Veal again. Yeovil getting in a strong position.
And Yeovil Town are trying to play it out from the back, but they just seem to be getting caught every time they try to do so.
Well intercepted by Wildy. Wildy plays it into Karts, sets it back, and unfortunately looks to find the ambitious ball into War Baptiste, but again, bit of a misunderstanding. It runs through to Will. It's the first time we've heard any sort of communication coming from either dugout, and it's been that of Terry Skiverton, which kind of sums up the first 25 minutes of the game.
It certainly does.
There'll be bigger concerns in the Yeovil dugout and in the change rooms at half-time if things continue this way.
Yeah, I feel like Terry Skiven and Paul Stokes, obviously watching on his team, won't be very happy with what they've seen so far. They'll be looking to maybe get the ball passed a bit quicker. They look to finish the chances when they get given to them. Because the longer this game stays as a draw, the more Taunton Town have a threat of winning this game.
That's it, and I think you'll see the crowd grow into this game as well. Like the Taunton crowd, they may be a little bit quiet, a bit subdued at the moment because they're probably a little bit anxious in terms of could be on the wrong side of a heavy defeat. But the more this game develops and Taunton stay in,
we've certainly seen that this season.
The more they might begin to believe.
Yeovil Town obviously playing Manchester United in the
FA Cup third round. Really did push them, didn't they?
Held them off to I believe it was the 65th minute or something like that.
Yes, it was, and it was Herrera that got the goal, wasn't it?
No keeper would have said that, though. That was a great strike.
A very good strike, and then the floodgates opened after that, wasn't it?
It was.
But again, there was a time where Kiefer Moore, it was a 0-0, I believe, and Kiefer Moore had a really golden opportunity.
He had a great chance to put Yeovil Town 1-up, and unfortunately he took that extra touch that allowed the obviously quality of Manchester United's defence to clear up.
Yes. So Josh Wadham looks to stop the ball going into Morgan, puts him under pressure.
Just to say, that game when Yeovil Town did play Manchester United, Joe Edwards was in centre midfield marking him,
and he actually did really well, didn't he? Yeah.
Probably the better of the two.
Just got to be a little bit cautious of Josh Wadham's tackle. He's sometimes a little bit eager to win the ball, and although he's not got an aggressive bone in his body, sometimes his sort of clumsy tackling makes it look like a very aggressive tackle.
Could that be the inexperience, maybe?
Yeah, and I just think some people are naturally good tacklers, and unfortunately, Josh Wadham tackles like he's an octopus falling out of a tree at times.
Lord Irish has cleared the ground there.
Yeah, again, it was a needless pass back to him. Ball was bobbling, but again, I'd like to see him take a touch and clear that one.
Nathan Smith with the throw in for Yeovil Town.
Looking to get it set back to
Joel
him.
Grant finds Nathan Smith again, back to Joel Grant, and again back to Nathan Smith. Joel Grant on the wing for Yeovil Town. Finds Nathan Smith again, who does whip it across. Does he go strong?
Oh, here we go, first chance, and a great save by a very brave Lloyd Irish there. It's really rushed out well to the feet, and I think he actually saved it with his head there, the back of his neck. So an excellent save.
So Yeovil Town, is this the first corner of the game, Owen?
It is actually, yes, first corner of the game. And again, I think Lloyd Irish will look to be on the front foot here and look to dominate his box early doors, but there's no one on the back post here, so obviously Yeovil have thrown a few people forward here, and somebody's had to come off the back post, because usually Taunton set up with a front and a back post. Oh, actually Max Dyer's just dropped onto the back post now.
So Adam Morgan will take this corner for Yeovil Town. Joel Grant's also gone over. They've played it short. It is Joel Grant for Yeovil Town.
So we run here. Let's him.
Plays it back to Adam Morgan.
Carts. Very good tackle. Quite risky, but a very well executed tackle. And Wads looks to put pressure on and stretch over there again.
Towards the Taunton half.
Price with a very good win. That's a push in the back, and Penwell gives the correct decision. And unfortunately, he's kicked it away, and Short's retaliated. Just needs to get away from those circumstances.
The referee having a word there.
Unfortunately, he's had a word with Short, but the offender, number 11, James Hayter, was the one who actually kicked the ball away when Taunton were looking to progress there. Again, if you look at it, I think Taunton will look to exploit the right-hand side. Not Smith's pace, but Masika's ability in the air, and unfortunately Lloyd's not kicked very well there.
Nathan Smith again on this left-hand side with a throw for Yeovil Town. Looks towards Gozziego, who is crowded by a load of Taunton Town players.
I think Brett's made the right call there, not to head home. A fair challenge. Every right to go for it, and he plays it very composed into the path of Wads, who looks to open out, plays it out, a very good direct pass, very well weighted into the path of Lewis Wildy, and it's a good tackle
by Joe Edwards and Lewis Wildy there. Also, this is I feel this is like I said before, this is a big game for Lewis Wildy. He is a Yeovil Town supporter, so this will be a big game for him playing against his favourite club.
Yeah, I think it's in terms of in that sense it'll be a very big game for him that he'll want to do well. But in terms of his future, his Short bears down on goal, takes a strike,
and that is comfortable save by Chris Will there in the end. But it was a great chance for Taunton Town.
Yeah, a very composed first touch, but unfortunately not as composed on the strike. And normally with his technical ability, he would have really looked to have stung the gloves of Will there. But unfortunately, it was more of a back pass.
Chris Will long for Yeovil Town, finds ahead of Gozziego.
Oh, and unfortunately, Wildy's been caught.
And Adam Morgan is got the ball for Yeovil Town. Finds Joe Edwards. He finds Joel Grant. It's Kiefer Moore.
Good Irish calls for the Taunton back line to squeeze up, which they inevitably do so.
Slips as he
plays a good ball though, and Price intercepts very well, and Lewis Wildy looks to clear, which he does. Gets good distance.
And he's onside here. He's in a bit of space for Yeovil Town, but is tackled well.
Plays into the path of Max Dyer, but again, Smith's pace, although he's wrong side there.
Smith gone on a run for Yeovil Town. He does take on the defender, whips in the cross.
But it's in no man's land, and it's going up for a Taunton goal kick.
We're about 5 minutes or so away from half-time. Taunton Town be happy going in and out the break 0-0, won't
100%. They would have snapped your hand off for that at the start of the game, and I think there's a lot to build up on here. Actually, there's lots of positives to take, and I think Maurice Hopkins and Lee Robinson will look to build on that and really come out with a game plan to really drive in the belief now. So they've got the belief, and it's now having that, taking that in front of goal, and believing that they can.
And obviously,
take the win.
Playing for Taunton. How will Lee Robinson look to take his half-time team talk if it does go in that 0-0? Will he look to rile them up, or will he stay calm and keep them playing as they are? No,
Robinson's a very quiet person. I think it will be it will be Mo Hopkins who does the tactical side, and we'll sort of build a plan. But Robinson will come in and just possibly say, well, you've done well, extremely well the first 45 minutes. And build upon it, really. I don't think he's not going to say too much more on that.
So it is a Taunton Town throw.
Second ball! Keep it clean! 6. Keep it clean!
Keep it long throw by for Yeovil Town. It's played towards Lee Smith, who steps in well.
Arms out there!
Handball, I think he looked to tuck his arms behind, but again, fairly very close range, wasn't it? Point blank.
But a free kick for Yeovil Town. Kiefer Moore has gone up.
Yeah, it appears to be Yeovil looking to exploit these set pieces. It is played dangerous ball played in well.
Towards Gozziego. Kiefer Moore meets it, and
well cleared by Lewis Wildy. And Wads with a left-footed clearance looks to find Jamie Short. Jamie Short gets there, and I think he's been fouled there, but he looks to play advantage. Great advantage played. Wadsy plays it into the path of Carts, and Max Dyer's out here. And he's found it very well. Max Dyer should look to get this onto his right foot. He swings the ball in, back into Wadsley. Look, oh, he should be taking the shot. And Carts, unfortunately, again, not having that composure in front of goal. I just think sometimes with Max Dyer and Wadsley, with their maybe inexperience and the occasion getting to them a little bit, I would like to see him be a little bit more confident there, because I think Max Dyer really could have had the better there. Just stuck in the top net.
Despite not finding the target on that occasion, I mean, you have to be pleased with the way that Taunton Town are actually exploiting Yeovil Town's back four.
Well, arguably you've had 4 more than half chances really. They've been very good chances. So yes, I think there are some many positives to take from it.
It'll be another throw into Yeovil Town. Nathan Smith for Yeovil Town. Look towards Nana to Sami. Oh, he has miskicked it there.
Carts will look to pick his pocket, and unfortunately mistimes the tackle, and Penwell plays advantage, which Yeovil look to exploit. Morgan outside, being well tailored by Waldy. Again, working hard, looking to go onto his right foot here, isn't he, Edwards? Really looking to go onto his right foot. Goes onto his right foot, but should be seen out, and very well done by Ben Carter and Waldy combined there. Very well. 2-3 minutes to half time. What do you think Terry Skiverton will be saying at half time then?
Well, I don't think Terry Skiverton will be too pleased with what he's seen from his Yeovil Town side. Yes, they've kept it tight and they haven't conceded, but I think he'll be looking for a bit more. He'll know, as well as us fans, the longer this game goes on as 0-0, the more danger Taunton Town are exploiting Yeovil Town and scoring one of their chances.
Yes, agreed. Well, Baptiste, well won by Kiefer Moore. Again,
Gozio
held up well by Gozio.
Looks for James Bett, who has got it. Nathan Smith will get it down.
Kiefer Moore looks to be limping. I don't know whether
he's taken a knock there by the
looks like. Whilst going up for that header. Shouldn't be a foul. Well won by Max. Clips it into the path of Ward Baptiste, who looks to bring in Carts, but turns very well. Short off the shoulder. He's got good pace, good strength, and it looks like it's going to be a corner kick. Oh, very risky play by Yeovil. It's Jamie Shaw. Looks to send it back to Ward Baptiste, but good interception by Kiefer Moore.
And it's played up by Nana Tasami towards AJ Leach Smith for Yeovil Town. And he is fouled there. He's fouled.
Lucky not to get a book in there. Cynical foul. Didn't even look like he made an attempt for the ball. And Penwell will at least be having a chat with him. Got off very lightly there. A lot of referees would have put him in the book there.
I think the referee's having a good game. He's trying to let this game flow. He is pulling up for the blatant fouls, but I think he's having a good game so far.
Yeah, I agree. In terms of it, although it says in the book that it's a foul, we don't want to see it's a yellow card, but we don't want to see too many yellows. Certainly ruin the spectacle.
Criswell looks long towards Gozio again. Big target out for Yeovil Town.
Pins Kingdom well. Kingdom does very well, and it's Short who more than physically does well. Unfortunately,
James Barrett with the ball now for Yeovil Town, and it's gone nowhere. Go out for a goal kick for Taunton Town.
Two shocking calls so far, Bri. Bloody hell. Hair looks different on the top as well, that bloody white bob. Looks like we're going to have a change of striking zones here. It's gone up to Ward Baptiste again on the left-hand side, who wins very well. Kiefer Moore read the game well.
They're able to clear it for Yeovil Town.
Steps in well. Good strength by Steve Kingdon there.
James Barrett intercepted.
There's Ward Baptiste again by Watson.
Baptiste, the online striker from Bristol Rovers.
He looked to cut onto his right foot here. This is sometimes frustrating with Aaron. He's got the support here. He's set it back well. And a very poor ball again. Final product has been a little bit of a concern for Taunton. They've got themselves into very good positions, a little bit of composure, and they could be 1 or 2-0 up here tonight.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that, Owen. If Taunton Town, like you said, had been more composed in front of goal, they could easily like you said, find themselves 1 or 2-0 up against this Yeovil Town side.
But it wouldn't surprise me if Yeovil take their opportunity when it comes, and that's the fine lines between professional football and semi-pro.
It certainly is. Looking at the squad that Yeovil Town are playing, most of these are figured in most of the games in League One, so you would expect Yeovil Town, if they're given a clear-cut opportunity, to fully take that.
Will hoofs the ball upfield. Well won by Max. Stepped in by Carts, who plays it forward to Ward Baptiste, who challenges strongly with Kiefer Moore. And it's Wads into the path of Carter. Carter sets out to Waddy, takes a composed touch, sets it back to Waddy, who sets it into Jamie Short. It takes a strike.
Again. Save, and we are seeing that there is just 1 minute of added time at the end of this first half.
There will be a minimum of 1 minute added on time.
Waddy into the path of Carter, again wins the ball very well, sets it out to Josh Wadham, who's got lots of space to eat up here. He's going to set it into the path of Short, a sloppy ball in. Should have got that into his path there, but sets it back to Brett, who plays it across to Jamie Price, and Masika drops off, but I think Price is going to be forced back to the keeper, and Yeovil Taunton will be very happy to go in at 0-0 at half time here.
They will. I think Terry Skim's going to need to sort something out with this Yeovil Town squad. I mean, they're playing it
challenged extremely well by a very small Short, well left by Kiefer Moore, by Ward Baptiste, and Waddy onto his right foot, bends it on again, tests the hands of Chris Wheel.
And Yeovil Town are again looking very frail at the back. Taunton Town are making them think about what they're having to do.
A ripple of applause from the Taunton Town.
That is the half-time whistle, and it is 0-0.
Well, a very bright half-time, and I think a lot of thinking for Terry Skiven and Darren Way to be take in as they walk into half-time, but I think the easier team talk goes to Lee Robinson and Morris Hopkins.
Yeah, Taunton Town with the better that half. They can be very pleased with the way they played. And
well worth winning. First number is 08.
And we are actually getting filmed here.
Yeah, sorry. So as both teams go in at half-time, Lee Robinson and Morris Hopkins will certainly be the happier of the two managers, and Skiverton and Darren Way with food for thought, shall we say.
Yeah, Lee Robinson will be the happiest. We can see Terry Skiver and Darren Way having a chat as they are going back now. I think Yeovil Town was starting to get a bit frustrated towards the end of that first half. It's not been an easy game as they maybe might have thought.
No, definitely, and that's what we were saying earlier on in the game. Where I think they will come out second half. First 5-10 minutes will be really telling. I think Yeovil will look to really put Taunton on the back foot, but if Taunton can maintain this stranglehold they got in the game, I think they could really pull off a shock defeat here tonight.
Certainly does.
Yeah. Now start the second half. Cut. Play out wide to Graham Seeker, who's not taking miles of Wads. Wads takes a touch. Didn't really threaten. This Will play was very easy. Lewis Wildy's
yeah, I think Yeovil Town would have got a grid in at half time. And maybe exploit
half-hearted again, and looks like Taunton are continuing exactly where they left off. Looks to head it out to Dyer. Unfortunately, Dyer touched too narrow.
Maybe if the crowd put their half time to shoot towards that end.
Yeah, undoubtedly. I just hope we give them plenty of reason to shoot. 1-1 by Dyer. To Yeovil Town. And again, Price is there to win it, and in steps Brett Trowbridge, who heads well, flicked on by Carter, and Short again finds himself in that little pocket and looks to run onto the back forward of Yeovil Town. But here we go, here's the clearance, he's onside.
Joel Brandt for Yeovil Town, pays it to Joel Brandt again.
He's there, they can get the ball out well, intercepted by Josh Wadham. Trowbridge was there. I think Penwell's gone in reaction now. I think he has caught him, but if you look at Penwell's initial reaction, he wasn't going to give that foul until he started hopping around.
You can see Yeovil Town's intention, as every time they get set piece, as you expect, he's more difficult.
Yeah, and he goes up pretty early, which allows, although he comes in so early, it allows the Taunton Town back forward to set themselves, pick him up early, and hopefully deal with him. You'll see that Price is more having a little bit of a battle there, and it appears that Price is looking to pull a high back line here to not drop any lower, any deeper than that.
So Joel Grant was in
18-yard box.
more, and Joel Price has done very well there.
After Short, who unfortunately misses the ball, and it's struck. Well, oh, he's offside. think Steve Kingdom might be hurt here. So I think he's warm one straight on the chops there. It's okay, he's not got much looks to protect, so I think he's alright. Although he would argue that he's a good looking chap. I'll let you decide now. Lloyd stretches out to Worldy, who takes a nice touch. Plenty of space, and Worldy tells him to go inside. There's that open tackling by Worldy. He's lucky with his clearance. Here we go, here's Steve Kingdom, who's done very well to get across. Been pushed, I would say, arguably, but it's a Yeovil Town free kick, corner kick.
And Joe's gone over to take it. He has got a very good delivery on the
It was interesting there, you identified the target man and Yeovil went short and didn't actually put the ball across on it. So.
No, they didn't, and that's what I think they look to do here, so look for the big target man in the box, they do.
Good ball in, excellent clears by Trowbridge. Well closed down by Wadsley. Should have hung it at the back post where Keith Moore was looking there. Keith Moore again at the back post, swung into the near post. Falls to the volley, and again, like earlier scenes, seems to be closer to Hamilton Park than Dane causing trouble to the keeper. Very interesting where many of those balls are going. It's quite close to the Taunton and Somerset fire station, and Taunton Town have actually set up a very strong link with them, and as a result of that, one of the reasons why the pitch is looking in such good condition is that we get unlimited supply of their water. So obviously the club wouldn't be able to cope with those funds potentially. Dry spell through what, January to March?
It was, and the pitch, considering we are now in May, is still in immaculate condition, considering we would have had a whole season here.
Looks so long again. Like bread and water, just deals with it. And the ball goes off the ground, so you go for a Yeovil Town throw. Quite a scrappy start to the half from both teams. What we saw in the first half was both teams getting the ball down. Although they were doing press well, they generally had good possession, but fairly scrappy so far. And I think this game is actually going to suit Yeovil Town the more it opens up.
I think it will. I think you're right, Owen. I think the more this game goes on, it stays 0-0. Taunton Town will be in there, but you have to feel towards the 70-minute mark. Fitness will come into play, and you think Yeovil Town would have the advantage then.
That's right, you think so. But then again, in those last 15-20 minutes comes that real desire to win the Somerset Cup, and I know for certain who's going to have more desire, the Taunton players or the Yeovil players. So it's a no-brainer.
We've been recording for 5 minutes.
Why has it been recording?
Yeah, it was quick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just say you've just joined us.
Just joining us now, technical glitch. So we're first 5 minutes has been a fairly scrappy start. No keepers being troubled.
It's no different to the end of the first half, Owen.
Exactly that. So I think, like we've just been saying, how in the last 20 minutes, Dan, you were saying that Yeovil would potentially look to exploit them in the last 20 minutes, but like I was saying, it really comes to
Taunton are in it.
Oh, he should have done
hit
a lot
the
better.
side net, and that was a great chance there.
Very good chance, and again, Will Baptiste too often for my liking looks to lift it over the keeper when really
he stayed on the side well, and that's just got the Taunton Town crowd riled up a little bit.
Well, that's the first real breakthrough in the half. First 5-6 minutes been relatively quiet, but Aaron Will Baptiste with arguably the best chance of the game there.
Would you expect him to score from there, Owen?
Well, you'd expect from a professional footballer, yes, you would expect him to at least hit the target or test the keeper there.
So Tomasi plays it long. He looks for Adam Morgan, but Lewis Wadley will clear this up. He does. And Joe Rogers gets the ball down. He does run with it. He looks for Goziagu, who has found a bit of space, but again, Lewis Wadley is there.
It's very composed. We'll look to set it back to Pricey.
Oh, he's miskicked it there. Joel Grant has received the ball in a dangerous position. He whips it in.
Back post. Oh,
what a save that is!
An outstanding save, reaction save by Irish. And Edwards must have thought that was a goal then. I hate it.
That'll be one for the collection book at Christmas, only that he'll
well, I think that's. I think yeah, I'm gonna have to buy the DVD for that. Wrap it up in his stocking.
That was
just tell him to go to 52 minutes.
That was an unbelievable save. Point blank
Again,
range.
like I said earlier, arguably the reaction saves of the Premier League keeper.
So Joel Grant whips in the corner for Yeovil Town. Kiefer Moore wins the header and it isn't dealt with by the Taunton player.
Panicking a bit, Taunton. What we saw in the first half was a very composed back four, or back six arguably, with Ben Carter and Brett sitting in nicely, but this is what pressure does, and Yeovil have began to stretch the game a little bit.
Joel Grant again will whip this one in. He does.
It's in a dangerous area.
And it's
well cleared by Brett, and Taunton Town should look to counter attack.
Taunton Town can break now.
And Will Baptiste has got plenty of space. He's being held up. He lays it into Wadley, who takes a great touch, and Will Baptiste uses his strength. If he can get off to Short, a great save is Jamie Short onto his right foot.
Is Jamie Short for Taunton Town?
And it's just one effort by Jamie Short. Really unlucky.
If ever there was a video you want to show kids how to counter break, that is it.
Well, exactly that. You see many successful professional sides that counter, and many of them would be envious of that. Oh, again.
Chris Will plays it long.
Two very good chances for Taunton Town this half. And Carts heads on. And I must admit, I've been very impressed with Will Baptiste this game. He's been more than a handful for the Yeovil back two.
Well, he got himself into a great position there. Josh Warren loses the
going out of position here, but luckily, Ater just sees the ball out.
Joe finds Adam Morgan. Smith looks for Luke Smith, won't find it, but he does find Gozzy Edwards.
A very good touch, taking pass, who does it extremely well to get back in, and Carts looks to set off a foul.
No, it wasn't.
Samuel doesn't believe it's a foul. Runs through to Chris, who looks to play out from the back, and Kiefer Moore looks to send it long.
And that
very poor by Morgan there. Should have never been offside. Had more than enough time to get himself up the line, and he had a very good look along the line as well. So again, very slack play from Yeovil's right winger. He does acknowledge his keeper and apologises. Again, he looks to be limping, doesn't he? I don't know whether he's tired or he's taking a knock there.
Has he been caught?
I must admit, Taunton Town have certainly not shied out of the tackles, and I think the Yeovil players initially they didn't quite like it, but they've had to respond. And
well, this is an occasion Taunton Town can enjoy. I mean, the pressure would be on Yeovil Town being the professionals. Taunton Town just going out there and enjoying their football.
I think Lloyd Irish will score this game tonight. He's a lot better than this. However, he's obviously made two phenomenal saves, and it's commanded his box very well. So on the whole, he's having a good game.
Yeah, as you say, that save he made about 3 minutes ago was absolutely phenomenal. Into Marcy for Yeovil Town. They'll look for Nathan
Smith. A bit of a rush clearance of his left foot there, but Smith deals with it fairly well. But here we go, can put some pressure on Short.
Kiefer Moore.
And this is
and again, Yeovil Town are rushing there, trying to play it out from the back, and they're running themselves into problems. But Joe Edwards has done well there.
Josh Wadham selling himself there. I think he should have stood his ground. No need to rush in like that. Nothing from it. And Yeovil have got a chance to clear their lines now.
Gozzy will challenge us. He wins it. No one there for the flick on.
Steve King has read that very well. Dropped off to support his good strike by Lloyd Irish this time, and it finds the head of Max, who was well challenged by Smith, and a poor touch from Graham gives Yeovil a chance of a throw in here. Again, Joe Smith always looking to get into that throw pretty quick. He's looking to rush the game over here.
Yeovil Town are trying to attack a bit more like the Taunton goal, but they're not finding a way through as of yet. There's a free kick to Taunton Town.
Well, 12 minutes into the second half, and I've got to say I think it's been in favour of Taunton Town.
Yeah, Taunton Town starting as they did the first half. Yeovil Town again will not be pleased with how they started the second half. If Aaron Will Baptiste had taken that glorious chance, and Yeovil Town find themselves 1-0 down.
Yes, no doubt. So that's a kick from Lloyd Irish, who finds the head of Josh Wadham, was well challenged by
Joe Edwards.
Edwards. Edwards out for Taunton looks to go quick, plays it to the feet of Will Baptiste, who doesn't take a good touch.
James Taylor finding himself in a more defensive role there.
Touch by Price, who looks to bring it out. Plenty of time for Carter to turn. Plays it out to the feet, very nicely out to the feet of Dyer, who just wanted to do a little bit more. He's getting himself in good positions. This is where you really want him to do a little bit more. He does well to win a throw there. Smith did well.
Crowd having a bit of fun with the ball over there, I believe.
Yes. There we go. Taunton Town fans starting to get into a bit of it, find their voice. And like I said, I think this will be the story. I think Taunton Town fans will really start to hear him in the last 25 minutes, and hopefully that'll be the deciding lift that Taunton need. Very slack defending by Yeovil though, allows Short to set the ball back into the path of Graham, who's very quick. Sets it in. Oh, poor clears by Keeper Moore, and it should be it is a corner. It is a corner to Taunton Town. So here we go. Steve Kingdon going up early. Two hands up, held up by Jamie Short. And Price will look to draw him quite late, hoping he doesn't get picked up by one of the big men. So hopefully he'll hope that Max Dyer, Steve Kingdon, Aaron Will Baptiste and Brett will be marked, and then will come Price, who at the moment doesn't appear to be picked up by anyone.
Yeah, he's running free, but I think Nathan Smith has picked him up.
Great ball in. Well, Price finds the head of it, and unfortunately just can't get on top of the ball, and it's another goal kick to Yeovil Town. But a very dangerous ball put in by Short there, and well attacked by Price, who unfortunately just couldn't get over the top of the ball.
Just going back to Adam Morgan now, and he is still limping.
Yeah, it appears to be, but unfortunately, I'm thinking that Yeovil got nothing on the bench.
Yeah, we'll have got nothing on the bench, and that could be a problem for Yeovil Town.
Well, especially does it go to extra time? If the game was to go to extra time, I'm not entirely sure of the rules. Then obviously that could really be a deciding factor with Taunton having 5 more than capable and competent substitutions. Yeovil being very stretched and hoping to kill the tie from inside the 90 minutes. Been fortunate enough to escape the rain this evening. I was expecting to get rather soaked here earlier. It did try, but hasn't ruined the party here.
No, it has been a rather nice evening for getting football out, Owen.
Yeah, Graham sends it out wide to Steve Kingdon. Gets lucky, but actually
Warden has made the run. It is played towards him. Is it?
I just think that was very poor by Watson there. He's had a good turn, plenty of time to turn into, but stood on the ball and then played what was arguably not a good enough ball. But he's got a lot of potential, but we're just trying to channel that potential at the moment. But very pleased that he's getting a start tonight, and he does very well there to win the ball off of Morgan, who lamely closes it down. Will Baptiste uses his body very well. Turns, slips, loses the ball. There's now a chance for Morgan to get out of his feet, and Roddy does very well. It should be a Taunton ball, and Penwell gets the decision right, well supported by his number 2. Unfortunately, Trowbridge and Wadham not on the same wavelength there, and it runs out for a... I think Will Baptiste may have...
And Taunton Town look like they're making a sub here, Aaron.
Yeah, it looks like Steve Murray's going to be coming on, and I think that may be the end of the game for either Josh Wadham or Max Dyer. I don't think he'd bring off Aaron Will Baptiste. If he does, I'll be very surprised, but I would be bringing off one of those two.
Will he change the formation?
I don't think he will. He might go, no, I personally don't think he will. I think Murray will play on the wing and look to just narrow it off a little bit and play off the shoulder of Smith with the inside shot.
So it's Adam Morgan in the attack for Yeovil. James Bell would probably look across this, but it's
very good
intercepted.
tackle, and Short's got plenty of space to run into, which he will eat up.
He's
very well. He's got
plenty of
pace.
pace.
Off the ball, is he on the ball? And he plays out to Max Dyer. Max Dyer, let's hope. Oh, it's very poor by Max Dyer. Yeah. And I think Short will be very frustrated, as Will Baptiste is, that you kind of eat up the ground like that. You want a bit of quality in the end of it.
So long ball played by Tomasi towards Group.
And Dyer does well to see out Smith, who slips. It's going to be a Taunton throw. Again, very subdued here. Taunton Town fans could not have wished for a better 60 minutes, and very, very quiet. Disappointing. Baptiste flicks it
That's
on
a
to
great
Shaw.
flick on this, just too far.
So let's see who Steve Murray's come on to replace now then. I think Steve Murray does seem to, the fans seem to favour him a little bit. They do very impressive his work ethic. And
Tonight's attendance, 852, 852.
Impressive attendance there.
Yeah, like I said, in the start it looked about 800, but Stones was hoping for about 1,000, so the gate does get split between Yeovil and Taunton, and both clubs undoubtedly could do with the extra finances. So here's Shaw eating up the ground again.
He's got the pace there.
He's going to go past Kiefer Moore, who looks to right
well.
Very good tackle by Smith, but Shaw looks very aggrieved not to have got the foul there, and he gives a very sloppy free kick against Dyer. Arguably not enough contact there for a free kick, but Penwell deems different. So here's the substitution being made, and it is Max Dyer coming off for Steve Murray. And I really think Steve Murray, his strength is as an impact player. And he looks like he's going to come across